What would be another thing that young Tommy taught you?
He loved to talk about the importance of lats and ass. Lats and ass. And he would show this picture of 5 lifters from the back.
Oh, that famous 90-kilo group at the Russians.
And he would show that picture and he'd say 4 of those people are world champions. Tell us which 4. And you could tell the 4 champions had lats and butt. And so he'd always say, glutes and lats, those are your lifters. And the 5th guy wasn't a world champion, wasn't quite as big, wasn't as in shape. And so he was always talking about, lats and butt. Those are the biggies. Huh. And if you think about it, they're the largest muscles of the body. Maybe they are the most important. They probably throw some weight around. So that was always nice. And he always loved talking about posture.
Yes, and it was very, yes. The box on the box and the stacked boxes.
His what he called the something core. I can't remember, but he had this great multiple pictures, like the one with the stacked, and then he had another one that was more like a bullseye, and it starts around your hips. And that was his thing. He said the core is not here. The core is your hips.
Yes.
He says that's where power comes from.
Yes.
Power comes from your hips, and so that's where the power goes, and everything emanates from there. And I thought, that's great. I wish we'd stop talking about the core and start talking about maybe the core.
Yeah. Wow. In Ayurvedic medicine, that's the India traditional medicine, which still has great value. They talk about how much like emotion people can hold in their hips.
There's a groin chakra that's supposed to be pretty important.
I do this one weird little stretch where so at night
I feel like we need a video of this.
Yeah, well, I put my heels together and I just let my legs flop. Yeah. Now I was born with a hip condition called pistol grip hips. So my hips clicked when I was playing high school football. My hips clicked during the games, which was meant. And when I was 15 and 16, I was on bone.
Oof.
But you don't notice it because that's your normal. And years ago, Larry Draper came out to Juan Diego do a video, and she's also into this thing called pendiculation. It's a mobility style, and she was helping me. And Dan Martin pointed out later on, while she was pulling your hips, tears were coming out of your eyes. Was it from pain? I go, no, I don't know why, but it was such, and it's interesting because I think if we focus here where digestion also happens, I worry about that. I'm not trying to be all. So I was talking to my guru. I'm not trying to do all that.
I feel like we should be ringing bowls while we have this
what I'm trying to say is that sometimes I think if we do focus on this area too much, I worry that. Well, we know that if you do a lot of crunches, you can jack your back up. But if you also do a lot of crunches, I mean, what is that doing to all your friends and neighbors, like in the pancreas and the kidneys and all that whole 26 feet of intestine?